Hello and welcome back to another video. This is Road Rash 3 Tour de Force, and this is another game that I've currently got for sale on eBay. Not I don't like it, I just think I prefer the original two games. This has got more going for it, more depth, it's got digitalised graphics, if that's your cup of tea. The soundtrack just doesn't tick the boxes in comparison to the glorious work of Rob Hubbard. And for me that's really the big deterrent. The frame rate is a lot better. Control wise, I think that's what benefits the controls. It was also developed by Monkey Do Productions, who were not the original team responsible for the Road Rash games. So a lot of people say after this one things really went downhill, and I can somewhat agree. I remember being disappointed by the 32-bit games, the ports of the 3DO version. One of the main disappointing things was the fact that the soundtrack didn't play during the gameplay, certainly on the Saturn and the PlayStation, and that was awful because the soundtrack to the game, the music that played in the backgrounds, the music videos and things were absolutely brilliant. Ooh. A lot of swaying going on here. Bruce Swain. You can see the action is thick and fast. A lot of people say don't get involved with the fighting with the computer, but I've always gone that way. I've also always felt as well that this game, even though it says it's suitable for playing a Genesis, so therefore it should be the correct 60Hz version on the cart, I've also thought the music's just too fast. It almost sounds a bit experimental. It's just not like glorious work from the original two games. I mean, Road Rash 1 and 2, I could stick the music on a CD and listen to it. No issues. As I say, in terms of gameplay, it could definitely be argued that this is better. There's a lot more random obstacles. I mean, we've just seen a dog and then a sheep. I've just seen it may have been a deer, it may have been a camel. Oh, that's a crash. Wow, that's a bad crash. Wow. I'm not sure either the digitalised look as well. It's a bit like, you remember when Mortal Kombat looked good? When you've seen it and you was like, wow, that is unbelievable. You know, and you look at it now and you think, I can't really understand what we're getting so excited about. Oh, that's another one from Natasha, again with a digitalised look there. So the big thing with this one was in different countries. We're off to the United Kingdom. Rule Britannia, 16-bit version. This track seems pretty good actually, musically. You know what, I might not be able to sell this game. I'll just cave that bloke's head in with a crowbar. I think it's a keeper. Oh! That'll cost you dear. Yeah. The original Road Rash, I actually swapped a Hornby train for it on the Mega Drive. Which was I probably got a bad deal there, but got a lot of play out of the game. I was obsessed with it. And then when I seen Road Rash 2, I just couldn't believe it. Yeah. Back in the day, these games were glorious. Oops. Absolute pleasure. Everyone wanted to play Road Rash. The two-player mode less so, but the single-player career was a great pass control game. No, I've got to say the music on this one isn't too bad. You've only got it in mono. The Mega Drive won't capture with a decent SCART loop for some bizarre reason. I think it's something to do with composite sync. So nevertheless, I have to put up with a poorer image quality to bring you these videos. You're probably thinking, well, just don't bring the videos. Oh, especially with this sort of quality landing. It's not gone well. So I don't really know what else to say about Road Rash. I mean, you either like it or you don't, but to me the original to it's almost sort of special experience when you've got the music, and it's just such classic use of the Mega Drive sound chip. You know, it almost puts hairs on the back of your neck, pricks them up. It's yeah, it's very good stuff. I mean, I don't think I'd put this on the CD and listen to it in the car. I feel like I'm just beating the soundtrack of this game, because it's probably the only thing that I dislike about it. Other than that, it's just more Road Rash. I suppose an interesting question is, do I think this is better than the 32-bit game? And I think it is, in regard to the fact that it's on a 16-bit platform, so you was not expecting, you know, much greater than what you'd previously played. But obviously on the 32-bit machines, you was expecting a whole revelation. And of course, when they did do a revelation, it was Road Rash 3D, and in my mind, that was an awful game. Right, try one last level here in the snow. Try not to funk it up this time. It does seem too fast, doesn't it, that music? Oh wow, I've still got the weapon. Oh, I've got to keep this game, it's great. Keep the weapons. It's an RPG. Never got to keep the weapons in the original two games. Oh. I'd like to do well though and get a decent bike, because this thing's terrible. That's the thing in the Road Rash games, the later bikes were just crazy. The speed, when you had a crash on them, you just went for miles. That was half the hilarity of this game, just the random situations that would occur. And unlike skitching, it wasn't like a massive amount of pressure if you actually had an accident or something like that. There was always a bit of a chance to recover, which I always appreciated. Made it easier to be consistent, which I found made the game more enjoyable. Well, listen now. What the hell is going on? I think the composer just fell asleep and he just leant on the keyboard. I just realised his error of his ways now. Yeah, I think that was some sort of effort in a drum solo, but Yeah, the other thing with the Road Rash original 2 games, we'd never write down the passwords. We just start from the start and just play it for hours. You know, until you got to like level 4 and 5. And you had the mad bikes. Because of the sort of almost random nature of some of the events that could occur, it didn't become tiresome. That's a cool one, actually. Yeah, I don't think I can let this game go, you know. If I'm going to bail on the sale and keep this one. This is good. It's just part of Road Rash history, isn't it? It's difficult to let it go. Oh my. There's some hustle and bustle and a little bit of tussle and he's out of the race. That's funny as well when a few people just get knocked off the bikes and they're all running back. It's almost like getting the wrong bike. I don't think you actually could. So I think we should like believe we could get a better bike by doing that. Oh, late swing. Strike. Still got the crowbar though, my friend. Don't need your funky bat. I think this one as well, you get bikes with like turbo or nitrous. Although you have to press up and it's just completely impossible to control the bloody thing. Could be mistaken. Oh, first time I've seen the police. You get a helicopter after you in this one as well. All the hilarity. Oh, you're getting nicked. I mean, I guess the frame rate now, well, I've not guessed, the frame rate now is pretty choppy on this game. As I believe it was on the original ones. I mean, it's just something you forgive because, oh, shiver me. Oh, I got busted. It's something you forgive because, you know, it's just still such a great game. Oh, what? Look at that. This is a keeper. Definitely keeper. Can't let it go. Mamma mia, I thought you were a bat out of hell. Double hockey sticks. 200 quid. Nice. So that's it. Road Rash 3. It's a cool game actually. I'd recommend it. Just don't buy it on my auction because I'm going to redo it. Right. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have some more videos soon.